Before the T-Rex, before the Spinosaurus, there was a predator that ruled the world. A colossal beast with two bony crests on its head, with incredible speed and razor-sharp teeth. A monster that Hollywood shrunk into a small, harmless creature. But the truth is far more terrifying. You've seen the movie version of this dinosaur, a small, venomous trickster with a flimsy neck frill. But that's a lie. The real Dilophosaurus was a true king of its time, one of the first truly large carnivorous dinosaurs to ever appear on Earth. Today, on DinoT, we're going to uncover the truth about this celebrity dinosaur. We're going to shatter the myths about its size, its venom, and its frill, and reveal the real Dilophosaurus, a formidable, agile, and deadly predator that hunted with brute force and speed. We'll explore its astonishing anatomy, from its fragile, stunning crests to its shockingly long arms and claws. We'll dive into the fossil record to uncover the evidence of its fierce battles and its surprising status as a top predator of the early Jurassic. Get ready to have your mind blown. This isn't the story you know. This is the truth about the first king. To find the real Dilophosaurus, we have to travel back a staggering 186 million years ago to the early Jurassic period. This wasn't the dense, swampy world of the T-Rex. This was a different kind of primordial landscape, a time when the supercontinent of Pangaea was just beginning to break apart. Our destination, the vast floodplains and open forests of what is now North America, specifically the Kayenta Formation in northern Arizona. The climate was warm and humid, creating a verdant world of towering conifers, cycad-like trees, and lush ferns. This was a world still very much in its infancy, with dinosaurs just beginning to grow to truly colossal sizes. And in this world, Dilophosaurus was a true titan. It was a top predator of its time, one of the first truly large carnivorous dinosaurs to ever appear on Earth. It shared its territory with a cast of other creatures. Primitive mammals scurried through the undergrowth, and early sauropod morphs like Massospondylus, a long-necked herbivore, grazed in the open. Dilophosaurus was a predator that ruled its domain with an iron fist, and its presence was a constant threat to all other creatures in its ecosystem. It wasn't just a hunter, it was a king of a new world, a testament to the power of evolution and the beginning of an era of giants. Now that we've set the scene in the early Jurassic, let's get into the creature itself. The Dilophosaurus you see in the movies is a lie. Hollywood shrunk it down to avoid confusion with the velociraptor, but the real animal was a terrifyingly large predator. The Dilophosaurus measured around 20 to 23 feet long, 6 to 7 meters, and weighed about 880 pounds or 400 kilograms, which is roughly the size of a modern grizzly bear. At the time, it was the largest known terrestrial carnivore in North America. This was a monster that weighed as much as 2 adult ostriches combined, and it dominated its ecosystem. The most iconic and misunderstood feature of the Dilophosaurus was its head, specifically those 2 thin, bony crests. These crests were not weapons. They were so delicate and fragile that they would shatter if used for headbutting. Instead, they were purely for visual display, a signal to attract mates or assert dominance. They may have been covered in a vibrant layer of keratin to make them even more eye-catching, a bold and beautiful statement in a brutal world. But its head held another secret. The narrow snout had a distinct kink in the upper jaw, which early researchers thought meant its bite was weak. However, modern research has shown this was a misconception. The jaw structure was surprisingly sturdy and robust, perfectly capable of holding on to struggling prey. Its teeth were a masterpiece of predatory design. They were long, curved, thin and serrated, with up to 70 serrations per tooth. This unique design allowed them to slice through meat easily, causing rapid blood loss. This was a perfect tool for a predator that relied on speed and agility. The Dilophosaurus was a true athlete of the prehistoric world. It was a bipedal runner built for speed, capable of reaching speeds of over 27 miles per hour or 43 kilometers per hour. Its light, hollow bones and a long, muscular tail gave it incredible balance and made it a lean, fast killing machine. But what about its arms? Often overlooked, the Dilophosaurus's arms were long and surprisingly strong and flexible. Its 3 well-developed fingers with large claws were perfect for gripping and slashing prey. The fossil record of Dilophosaurus is famous for its high number of injuries and pathologies, particularly in the arms. This suggests that it was a very active hunter, constantly battling its prey and its environment, and not a passive scavenger. Now that we've seen the real Dilophosaurus, it's time to set the record straight. Hollywood gave this dinosaur some of its most iconic features, but they were all completely wrong. First, let's talk about the venom. In the movies, the Dilophosaurus is a sneaky little villain with a terrifying ability to spit blinding poison. It's a great plot device, a shocking moment in cinematic history. But let's be clear. There is absolutely no scientific evidence that Dilophosaurus was venomous, nor that it could spit venom. This feature was entirely a creative choice by the filmmakers, inspired by venomous snakes and the need to create a unique monster for the screen. In reality, its power came from brute force and razor-sharp teeth. Next, the frill. That iconic expandable neck frill, so similar to the modern frilled lizard, is another cinematic lie. It made the Dilophosaurus look fearsome, a shocking reveal that added to the drama. But once again, there is no fossil evidence that Dilophosaurus had a neck frill. It was a purely fictional addition, an artistic liberty taken to create a more memorable movie monster. So, if it didn't have venom or a frill, what was its real hunting strategy? Hollywood portrayed it as a small, opportunistic hunter, preying on tiny animals and possibly scavenging. But the truth is, the Dilophosaurus was a top predator of its time, a formidable hunter that was capable of taking down large animals. We have direct evidence of this. Paleontologists have discovered bite marks on the bones of a primitive sauropod morph called Massospondylus, a dinosaur that was roughly half the size of the Dilophosaurus. This is a powerful testament to its predatory prowess. The Dilophosaurus was an active, strategic hunter, using its incredible speed and agility to chase and take down its prey. Its arms, with their large, sharp claws, were used to grip and slash, and its thin, serrated teeth were perfect for tearing meat. The fossil evidence of its high rate of arm injuries suggests that it was a constant fighter, a creature that lived a brutal, action-packed life. And so, we come to the end of our journey into the world of the Dilophosaurus. We've seen that the truth is far more exciting than the fiction. The real Dilophosaurus was so much more than a simple venom-spitting movie monster. It was a true king of the early Jurassic, a large, agile, and formidable predator with powerful arms and razor-sharp teeth. Its story is one of a top predator, not a venomous trickster. We've shattered the myths of its venom, its frill, and its size. We've shown that its power didn't come from poison, but from incredible speed, a brutal bite, and a highly active hunting style. Its physical scars tell a story of a creature that fought constantly to survive, a testament to the brutal reality of its world. The Dilophosaurus was a testament to the power of evolution, a brilliant predator that dominated its ecosystem. The Dilophosaurus was a fascinating example of how our understanding of dinosaurs has changed. We've gone from imagining them as slow, scaly lizards to understanding them as complex, intelligent, and specialized animals. But Hollywood is full of dinosaur myths. We've tackled the T-Rex, the Velociraptor, and now the Dilophosaurus. But what about the dinosaurs that relied on defense instead of offense? What about the dinosaurs that looked like walking fortresses but had a brain the size of a walnut? Join us next time on DinoT as we go back in time to meet a dinosaur that was a legend of defense, the Stegosaurus. We'll uncover the secrets of its iconic plates and its spiked tail, and we'll reveal the shocking truth about how this peaceful giant survived in a world of giants.